Hi everyone, welcome to the recap of Amsterdam Marathon 2025.
This is amazing. The crowds have never been bigger. Boom!
So this was a collaboration I did with the race organisation, the Champion. Our mission was to try and get the runners to be a bit more respectful for the course, for the volunteers, and for the runners behind them by making sure that the cups went in the bin, that the sponges went in the bin, and the gel wrappers went in the bin or they went back in the people's pockets. That was the whole purpose of it. Before I show you the recap of how it went, I just want to give you a background into how it happened, because I think that's important. And to do that, we actually have to go back to, I think, 2023, and I'll link to it up here. Or was it up here? Wherever I link to it, I'll link to the video that I did of it. All I did was I ran Egmond Half Marathon, which was another the Champion event. And my mission was to do it in a banana suit and to run it twice. I wanted to run the half marathon, jump over the fence, and then run it again, even after the last runner had gone, just to, on my own, with an intention of picking up trash, just to do my plogging that I do. I'm going to be completely honest. I think the Champion were a bit scared of me, thinking, oh my God, if he finds so much trash, that's going to be an awful visual for us. I think they get a lot of big fines if they do leave trash behind. So I think it was kind of worrying for them. But for me, it was all about a positive story, about the action that I can take running on that second lap, making sure that the course is clear. And I didn't realize it, but that's kind of where the motto sort of came from, run the race, respect the course. So I did that, and it kind of blew my mind. And I think it sort of really, I think the Champion saw, oh, hang on, this is someone that we could work with. It's telling a positive story that they want to do. They are very sustainability focused, but it's also, making sure it's not focusing on the negative. It's focusing on the positive, and that's what I'm always about. So, what was the positive? The positive was I started my second lap. On the first lap, it was shocking. All the runners were just, even though there were bins everywhere, every kilometre there was a place where you could just drop your gel wrappers. They were just dropping them as soon as they hit the dunes. They were dropped. And so for the runners that have done this before, they know if you look down on the ground, every 10 meters, there might be 30 gel wrappers as soon as they come off the beach. It's shocking. So my view was when I ran the first route, the first lap, I was like thinking, oh man, I've got loads to pick up here. On the second loop, so all the race had gone past, I was just running on my own through the dunes on the course. I got to the point where I knew all the gels were, and they were all gone. Within that time, that short sort of maybe hour and a half, sort of half hour window, or whatever it was, since the last runner had gone, and then I went around for my second lap, all the gel wrappers had been picked up. It blew my mind. It suddenly instead of it being a positive story about me picking up trash, it was a positive story about what an incredible job these volunteers do.
Okay, this is amazing. So clearly the organisation have cleared up all the gel wrappers here. So I'm wondering how many I'm going to find. But it was literally every couple of meters there was a gel packet, and there's nothing on the ground now. They've done an amazing job. So hats off to them. This is a perfect plog where you see that people have tidied up after people. There shouldn't be gel packets on the ground, but the organisation have done a good job. But we've got to change the behaviour of the runners, because it's just not on, just dropping gel packets in this.
I think in the whole route, I only managed to find around 20 gel wrappers. And if you consider, and they were in really obscure places. I'm just so used to finding these things from my plogging view that I can sort of find these things. So it was amazing, the cleanup that they'd done. It was brilliant. And it got me thinking as well about one of the reasons why we shouldn't drop gel wrappers. It's not just for the environment. There were these people that did an incredible job. They gave up their Sunday to make sure that we had a great race. And to respect them, what do? We made them pick up our trash. I think that's shocking. You see all these, it's so trendy now, and I do it myself. When you go past a volunteer, say, thank you so much. by the way, here's a piece of trash I'm going to drop on the ground. It just shocked me. So that sort of nested a seed, and over the sort of the years, I've done the sort of the Canuary dress, the earth suit, and etc. And they've been so wonderful. The organisation, we haven't worked together officially, but they've really been so supportive of what I do, and they see that it's all about a positive story. It's not. It's about working together to do things. The next thing that happened was I did another one of their events. Yeah, I paid for this all myself. It's not supported by them. So I signed up to do the Sonfort Circuit Lope. So the circuit run of Sonfort goes around the racetrack and then goes on the beach a little bit. And I decided to run it in my Formula One racing driver's outfit, which has got another story behind it as well. So I ran it in this. I had a grabber and I also had a bag to put the trash in. So I'm running the race like everyone else. But I think as soon as people see a grabber in a hand, they assume he's not running a race. He's actually part of the organisation picking up trash, especially if he's in a Formula One outfit. They kind of assumed that I was part of the organisation. So what was happening, and I was like, initially I got kind of grumpy about it. I'm running along the beach picking up these odd gel wrappers that I see that someone's just dropped. And other people running beside me, sort of having their gels and then throwing it in my bag. And I'm getting mad. I'm like going, God damn it! I'm running the same distance as you. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you just dropping? Yeah, why are you making me carry your trash? And then it made me realize that it doesn't matter. It's still a positive impact, it's better that they have the behavior of putting it in a bin than they have the behavior of putting it on the ground. So in the end, I was like thinking, okay, this is still a positive story and it's kind of a fun one. But that nurtured the next seed in my idea in my head of, okay, what I need to do is perhaps sort of do something with this, actually make this bigger, make this really put your gels in my bag event. So my plan was to have a bin on my back running Amsterdam Marathon. So I actually entered Amsterdam Marathon myself, paid for it myself, with a view of I'm going to just do this in a banana suit with a giant bin on my back with a put your gels in here message on it. That was it. That was my plan. And then one of my sponsors, the Kroner Lobby, they were working with Amsterdam Marathon with the Champion to try and be more sustainable. They want to do a carbon footprint report about how much they've done and really find ways to encourage runners to be more responsible, to make the organization more responsible, etc. Sort of from every angle. Because as a runner, we have a responsibility ourselves to be part of that change. So they were working with Amsterdam Marathon. They said, you've got to get Paul in on this. And they were like, even though we hadn't worked together, we'd sort of had the odd conversation over email and things like that. And they went, okay, let's get him on a call. So we went on a call and they said, and I kid you not, our plan for Amsterdam Marathon is to stop people throwing gels on the ground. I'm like, it blew my mind. That's exactly what my message is. That's actually my plan. So I'm going to do this with a bin on my back. And when we were talking, they went, okay, we also want you to do it for Dam to Dam, which is another event that they did. So, and Dam to Dam, their focus was actually making sure the paper cups went into the right place. So that instead of on the ground, and again, so that if the cups go into the right place, they can process them better than if people just throw them on the streets and they end up wherever. So after speaking that, I said, well, it'd be really cool if I had a giant paper cup on my back that would sort of symbolize putting the paper cups in the bin. And then for Amsterdam Marathon, what I'll do is I have a giant gel wrapper, and then that will symbolize people throwing their gel wrappers into it. So that was the original idea that we came up with. So I did Dam to Dam, and it was so successful. And the result of the paper cup that I had, which is an upside down composter, there's a whole story behind that. It was just so, it was so wonderful that I actually said to him, look, let's not do the gel wrapper. Let's actually just continue with this. Let's actually make this a thing and say, oh, that guy with the giant paper cup or giant bin, whatever people were calling it, yeah, it's recognizable from Dam to Dam. and it carries through. So we sort of build the momentum. So that was the idea. And they said that was perfect because they didn't, in the end, they wanted to actually stop people throwing their sponges, throwing their gel wrappers, and throwing their paper cups. They wanted everything that the runner is doing not to go on the ground. And so, and what I could do was just take that message that I learned for all those years ago from running Egmond of saying the reason why we do this, there's several reasons. The first reason being, let's respect the course. Let's do it for environmental reasons. Let's make sure that that cup doesn't get missed in the cleanup. Let's make sure that gel wrapper doesn't get missed in the cleanup. And we can do that by making sure it goes in the bin straight away rather than on the ground. So that was the first reason. The second reason was, let's respect the runners behind you. Yeah, you're going for a PB. You're like everything you're doing to go as fast as you can. So you're dropping that cup because you're chasing that goal that you've dreamed of. What about the runner behind you that is chasing that goal? Should they slip over your trash that you've thrown on the ground? So that was the other thing I was saying. And then the third one was really the volunteers that came from Egmond, which is, it is just so crazy to think that on one hand we're thanking the volunteers, and the other hand we're throwing trash on the ground. We're throwing things on the ground to make them pick it up for us on their day off that they're doing to help us get a great race. It just doesn't compute. It makes no sense to me. So that was the whole story behind it. We're going to be kicking off now. I'm going to just sort of go through and just show you how the day went. If you've got any questions about it, I can do a follow-up video talking more about it, or I'll do it in a podcast. A couple of things just to sort of quickly note. The length of the pole, I used a 360 Insta360 camera, which is fantastic. So all the recording you see is just by me. It's all me holding a camera, a 360 camera on a selfie stick. I made it a little bit too short. I needed a different selfie stick in the end, so the angle's a little bit off, so apologies for that. You're going to hear a cowbell during the expo. So I was actually, my preparation for this was just ridiculous. I had spent 3 days constantly on my feet at the expo trying to raise the message of, let's make sure that those cups, those gels, those sponges go in the right place. So I was actually busy for 3 days solidly, no tapering allowed, just standing on my feet all day. And one of the things that on the expo stands had shocks. They had this cowbell that you could get, and so I attached a cowbell to the giant paper cup I had on my back. So that cowbell you hear is actually me in the back of my head. I just hear it constantly for the whole time. And then the last thing is, and I really apologize for this, I use the word awesome so many times. You got to think about it as the runners that are going past me hear me once. They hear me for a few seconds. I've got to make it as impactful as I can. And it seemed to me that awesome was the word I chose, rather than just trying to figure out different weird words to use. I used awesome every time someone threw a cup in there. Anyway, let's get going. Apologies that this has been a 12-minute introduction, but hope you enjoy this. If you enjoy it, please just let me know in the comments. Please watch to the end, and like, subscribe, all of that. I really much appreciate this. This is something I'm trying to do, make money from, and I can only do that if I grow my social media. Really, the social media gives me it makes me more interesting to other brands, so that I can do that. I think one thing that has happened from this is that, and Tina Muir in America has done this. There's been a few things that have been happening this year in 2025 that has made me really think that with this collaboration I've done with Le Champion and Amsterdam Marathon and Dam to Dam, I think every event in 2026 is going to be a defining moment. It's going to be a case of did they, didn't they? How good was that race? In part, just a small part of it will be judged. What did they do? Did they have a plogging event the day before, day after? Did they have a sustainability ambassador trying to promote responsible actions from the runners, as well as accountability for the organization? I'm not detracting from that, but let's not just focus on that. Let's also care about how we as runners behave. Enjoy the video. Thanks a lot.
What is now today and yesterday, this weekend.
Good morning, how are you?
It's getting full already. I'm going to have to empty it before I start. otherwise that's cheating. I see a problem with this idea. Understand here so you don't throw it in the bin already.
Good luck.
Oh, let's go!
Amsterdam.
Let's go!
Well done, buddy. Great work.
Cheers, have a great run.
Paul, plogger in the race. Paul! Hey! Morning, my man. Yes. Enjoy.
Have fun.
See you Wednesday.
Hey, Paul!
Okay, people, all the cups go in the bin. I don't want to see any cups on the street. I'm running 42 kilometres with this to have a clean street and have a great run, people. Make sure that you put the cups in the bin. Don't let runners behind you trip over them. Who's running a marathon today? Boom! Go! Oh, that's wet. Oh, it's cold water. Oh, come on, cups in the bin, people. Awesome! Oh, awesome! Oh! Cups in the bin. Go boom! Go on! Oh, boom! There's plenty of things along here. Come on. Cheers, man. Okay, everyone's missed the bin. You can hit the bin. Come on. Cups in the bin! Come on, people! Oh! Cups in the bin! Awesome! Go, people! Don't make me work for it. I don't want to see any cups on the street. In the bin!
Hello, my man. Yeah, we see again.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Together, together.
Hey.
Come on. One more.
Awesome!
Oh, my man. Oh, good luck.
Cups in the bin!
Champion, man.
Awesome!
Your job is amazing.
Oh, thanks. Have a great run!
Yeah.
Oh, awesome! Awesome! Have a great run!
You too, man. Bye.
You crushing it today!
Thank you.
Thank you, people!
Great job, buddy. Great job.
Oh, listen. I'm not a has-been, I'm a now-been! Okay, the bin. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All the cups in the bin, or this one. Oh, the cup, yes! Throw your cups in, you sponges! Whoa! Come on, people! To the whoa! Awesome, cups in here! Cups in here! job! Yes! Awesome! Yes! Go! Awesome! Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. Thank you, mate. We've just done 12 kilometres and it's only about half full, but it's really heavy now. I think because all the sponges have got water in them, so I might empty it at the 15 kilometres. But this is amazing. What a brilliant edition of the Amsterdam Marathon. Awesome job, guys. Come on, let's go. Okay, we're at the 15 kilometre point. It's getting so heavy, I'm going to eat it. It's really heavy. I think it's all the sponges. Thank you. I think all the sponges are really heavy from all the water they're still holding. So there's quite a few kilos on my back. Thank you, Al. Successful, Dan. Cups in the bin. Cups in the bin. Awesome. Cups in the bin. Throw your cups in the bin. We're too close to the water. It's important that the cups go in the bin. Get up, people. Use my bin. Awesome, thank you. Come on, people. Awesome. Cups in the bin. Okay, I'm going to empty this. It's a little bit full and heavy. Jesus.
And that's the first one.
Oh my God. Hey.
Zo, alles goed?
Ja, alles is goed. Hey, dank je.
Ja, Paul. Kijk.
In the bin! Cups go in the bin! Cups in the bin! Cups in the bin! Bakers in the book! Bakers in the book! Bakers in the book!
Good job.
Thank you, have a great one. Awesome job, we're on the second half. Oh my God, she's everywhere.
How is it going?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, cruising it.
Come on back, hey, stop on, Papa. Hey, Paul Waye, come on, man, you can do this. Come on, he's a walking bin, guys. He's walking the marathon while having a bin on his back.
Renee, I won your cup. Renee, I won. Hey, will you bake him on? Come on, do it.
You can do it.
Oh! This is amazing. The crowds have never been bigger. It's so incredible. This atmosphere is incredible.
Lekker bezig, Paul. Wat is dit nou weer goed zo?
I got this for you. Very good. Yes!
How you doing? Yeah? Ready?
Yeah, God!
Oh my God. Nice one, Paul.
Can you read? You are a Brit after all. It's so wobbly.
Just felt a strap break. Oh no.
Cups in the bin! Cups in the bin! Come on! Everything that's you there. Hey!
Okay, I've never run further than 32 kilometres with this, so we're on uncharted territory. Let's do this. 10 to go. Emma will take your leg marker because it's so.
Hey, yours go, Paul Waye.
Come on, throw it in! Oh, boom! I want some cups in the bin! Oh, you've got to. Thank you!
Even a pineapple's faster than me. God's sakes.
Dat is indrukwekkend.
Cups in the bin! Go, people! Cups in the bin! Oh! Come on, Fred!
Okay, midnight runners, the fastest half marathon runners. Oh my God, I might catch it. Here we go, midnight runners, cheers on.
Goal! Nog 2!
40 kilometers, 2 to go. Cup in the bin. Boom! Cup in the bin. Cup in the bin. Oh! Oh, that was amazing. Come on, Joris. Hoppa! Make some noise! Come on, people!
So great to see all these happy faces across the finish line. Also Marie. This is for you, finishers. The rugby of DJ Johnny Black, because you are a finisher.
This has been amazing. Oh, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry, but it's been amazing.
Olle, congratulations to you. Valentine, you did it.
Kilometer. Wat is de prognose? Houden we dit tempo vast?
Zeker. Of sneller.
Of sneller nog inderdaad. We zien dat de beentjes... 2 senioren, welke leeftijd hebben we het over?
68 en 65.
68 en 65. Op weg naar 5 kilometer plus hier van de TCS halve marathon.